I told you the greatest trick that the devil ever proved is proving that he or she does not exist. But the funny thing is, though, is like the conversations that took place, like between me and this individual, from immigrants not having what you call the necessary means to do what they need to do and what they go through in their own individual country, but yet still, you also say that us U.S. citizens don't appreciate what we have. But what you fail to realize is that some of us do and some of us don't, and those who do just seem to not outweigh for those who don't, because obviously you met someone that actually does care, but literally I met someone that doesn't, because it's been a year and some change since I've actually seen my son physically, and I left in January, and I called her a bitch on top of it, because literally, like, how much more can the nigga take? Like, you're begging me to feed him food, but like really, like, he's eating formula. What the fuck is more important than formula than basically preservative canned food or jar food? What are you saying? So long story short, no matter what picture she painted for you, she never even told you how many times she kicked me out between the hours of 12 and 5 a.m. more so, one. But then two, even during those hours, what the fuck is there to do in this city? Which is absolutely nothing, unless you're gonna go home or sleep in a damn vehicle, where you gotta actually find a quote-unquote place where, how can I say, Brockton is not welcome, because when I first got here, that's what initially was told to me. I'm not allowed to be in Brockton. But yes, still, the funny thing is, though, she gets caught up with all these wrong individuals, but yes, still, what is the situation with what? How can I say, like, her situation being put in front of me with the bullshit that she went through? Like, it doesn't add up unless somebody's trying to paint a picture, which literally shouldn't even be painted. Because literally, if I ran to medication that basically made me what hypotensive, low blood pressure, the fuck you may think that I may be going through to run the medication that's actually giving me headaches? Like, to be restrained by security guards every day for 2 months, no outside weather or nothing, for 2 months, just constantly get injected multiple times a day. You don't think that you're gonna run to that shit after a while? Like, nobody wants to be quote unquote held down and injected, but yet still, you don't even know what the fuck you're getting treated with such maltreatment for, one. And then two, like, you got people acting like they growner than you when you literally grown and can speak for your damn self. But yet still, they say he's so damn smart, he's gonna do what Miss Lisa Horton said in high school and just what? Sign his way through life. But honestly, I never actually signed my way through life. I signed what I needed to sign, but yet still, I always redirect when I notice that something isn't right, and that is a sign itself. So I don't sign my life away. I just redirect what shouldn't be applied, and therefore people feel like they should apply what I redirect, which is, what the fuck are you saying then? Like, if I redirect because it's wrong, and yes, you still reevaluate the situation, still put me around it again, what the fuck is your point? Like, okay, the Henry County save rate, quote unquote, stipulation. I drive 2 hours to Henry County to get groceries. Yes, still, I have a Marine Corps base right there next to me. But yes, still, who's smarter? You figure out the rest of that damn story, and literally why Sharice and all these other people are popping up around me and shit, when literally I had nothing to do with it. But yet still, somebody sure did imply my ass and literally gave me the hell that they went through, because literally I knew nothing of the sort, because I never was there. I guess my testimony was that damn truthful to where I never had to appear in court for shit. But the truth be told is, I guess you didn't get the bigger picture of it. Everybody else just seemed distraught, but now they're all happy and I'm pissed. But why are they so distraught when literally, if they are quote unquote fulfilled, what is the situation if you wasn't there for long term or short term? That's the purpose. Was you short term or long term? Because literally everybody played me for short term just for a turnaround, because obviously somebody knew the bigger picture that was in store, which was what? My email. But we'll let Yahoo deal with that one, because literally they have the source point of the origination of that Frank Mueller email that I got. We'll let the GBI, FBI, and all of them deal with that shit, because literally the one person who's 10 years older than me told me I didn't have to acknowledge it. But yes, still, I got kids that look exactly like me 5 years later and 3 years later. And then yes, still, another situation potentially happening with DR and now here. Because even DR, yeah, there was fun in DR, but yet still, I'm in DR 1 and 2. Who was I around? But 3, what's your purpose of waking up in the morning and finishing something? And I don't know, but like literally, if it is what it is, somebody got some explanations to define, because literally, nobody should have to be defining what shouldn't have to be defined basically by scenarios, when literally it's all done ethically and verbatimly speaking, because we're all grown enough to understand what yes and no means, right? And literally what screaming yes and no means, right? We have drill sergeants and what COs for that too, right? So what's your point? I'm still not handcuffed, and yet still I have every damn near document filed with unemployment, but yet still I get a document reading from 419 that has to be filed by them, but yet still I get it sent to me at 425. So what the fuck is that saying? 6 days later, I'm back to what? Somebody's not winning? Somebody's signing through the system? Because literally, dates are aligning now. That's 419, which is one short of 420, and then 425, which is 6 days later, which is back. So 420 lost one, or is back to what? I don't get it. What are you trying to say? Because literally, somebody's playing a game through the system, and obviously somebody's paying attention and just trying to mask it. But literally, I'm gonna pull it out today, because I just gave you 6 days of what? Inconsistency just on documentation, and how can I say what is actually scripted on the document. Enjoy this one, because whoever's in charge of this is looking at federal charges now, because literally to remove somebody that's a parent out of the scene without a hearing per se is all illegal. Know the law on that one, bitch.